Okay, we're here to look at ways to find that academic article that you're required to have for essays 3 and 4. On the Fresno City College website, left panel, look for the word library and click. You need to find research databases, find articles, and click. You need to then go to Academic Search Premier EBSCO Host and click. Now, you will see that we have automatically been sent to the Advanced Search section. We want to find articles that have something to do with food production and something to do with ethics. So here's a pretty simple way to begin. We could say food. Notice I type it in the word food and the program automatically gives me some choices. Food deserts could be kind of interesting because that would be talking about neighborhoods that are pretty poor. Grocery stores do not put themselves in such neighborhoods. So we have poor kids growing up eating Fritos from the liquor store and not, well, at least fruit roll-ups, but not fruit. Anyway, so we could look at food industry, for example. That's fine. Gives us 30,618 hits, which we are not going to scroll through. That takes a long time, and we end up looking at a lot of information that's not helpful. Okay, I notice over here to the left, very good thing, the program has pre-selected full text, which is what you want because you want to make sure that you find a source that will open for you and open to a document that you can read. Next thing you have to check, though, is scholarly peer-reviewed journals, because that's what you're required to have as a source for papers 3 and 4. Notice that brings our total down to 10,820. Well, that's still quite a lot of sources. So there are a couple of choices you can make. You can type another search term in here to narrow it down, keeping the and. You can go down to subject over here on the left, and if you click on show more, it'll open in the middle of the page, and you can see what the hit count is for different aspects of the food industry. Economic aspects, United States, European countries, social aspects, and so forth. Moral and ethical aspects. Why don't we go ahead and check that, since that's something that we should be talking about anyway. And we have 22 hits. That's nice. That's a little over 2 pages of scrolling. No big deal. New food documentary, Animals Identification and the Citizen Consumer. What are the subjects? This is a documentary film, or it talks about a documentary film. Yes, it's a PDF file, so it talks about a documentary film. Social aspects, food industry, meat industry, food consumption, consumers, moral and ethical, audience, let's see, emotion. And it is published. We can see the publication information. The author's name is Belinda Smale, and it's published in a journal called Film Criticism. Well, that might not be as helpful as we might think. Maybe so, maybe not. It looks like it's going to focus on the meat industry, so if that's what you want to write about, this may be useful to you. You can see right here that the article is 24 pages long. Don't shy away from that. You can know that 24 pages is long enough that it gives you a lot of information, and it can be quite helpful for your research. Let's see, shifting the focus, conflict of interest in the food industry. Published in the American Journal of Bioethics. That sounds pretty impressive. Subjects, professional practice, endowment of research, conflict of interest, nutrition, studying and teaching. That doesn't look like it hits the mark exactly, does it? See, and I'm not very happy with this search, so I think I need to do something a little different. What if roll this back. Yes, back to the 10,820. What if I type in the word ethics and just select that? It's 118. Now this second article looks quite promising. Food Ethics, a Decision-Making Tool for the Food Industry. This one is published in International Journal of Food and Science Technology, impressive journal. Topics are food industry, perishable prepared food manufacturing, and competition. So that looks like it's right on target, really. Now, when you want the article, you don't want to click here because all that gives you is publication details. You want to click down here where it says PDF full text. And you notice that you can see the full article. There we go. And here's the summary that tells you what it's about, keywords here. A thing to make note of, most of the articles that you'll be looking at in EBSCOhost are social science style articles, which means they tend to have subheadings to help you follow their points easily. So the introduction is there, part one of the body, the concept of food ethics, and it's broken down that way. So it makes it very easy to follow, very easy to figure out what's going on. And what I'd like to call your attention to now is this little icon over here in the right panel, the little envelope with the blue arrow. That's email. You will email it to yourself. Type your email address here. Notice that this is supposed to come to you as a PDF, so it should be attached in your email document so that you can open it. You want it to come probably in the standard format. You want the citation because this is the way to have something you can just copy and paste directly into your Works Cited page, and you don't have to think too much about the publication details or whether you've used the correct punctuation. So you're going to type in your email, maybe a subject line, maybe not, and then you're going to click send. And what should arrive in your email box is an email from EP Host, and it should come to you with the MLA citation, author's name, title of article, title of journal, etc. All correctly punctuated. Usually, almost always that happens. And there should be an attachment in that email with the PDF file, and then you can open it up and read it.